Welcome to today's deep dive. So you sent us this really fascinating stack of YouTube policy updates and some creator case studies.
Yeah, some really panicked creator case studies, actually.
Right. And our mission today is decoding this huge mystery hidden in those docs. So imagine this, your channel is just exploding.
It's the dream.
Exactly. Views are through the roof. You finally hit that YouTube partner program threshold, and you check your email expecting, the monetization welcome wagon, but instead you are rejected.
Oh man, it is such a gut punch.
And it's not even for a copyright strike. It's for, quote, reused content.
Right, and looking at those forum posts from your notes, I mean, most creators have no idea this rule even exists until they just hit a brick wall.
Well, to figure out why a channel gets flagged, we
Mhm.
really have to talk about this massive misconception about what it actually means to, own a video.
Yeah, that distinction is just so vital because, I mean, copyright is purely about legal ownership, right? Like, do you have permission to use the footage?
Right.
But reused content is about whether you lack what YouTube calls significant additional value. Like, you can have full legally binding licensing agreements for every single clip.
And you can still get denied.
Oh, absolutely. Still completely denied.
Okay, let's unpack this. So it's basically like buying a Lego kit, right?
Yeah.
And building exactly what's on the instructions and then calling yourself an original artist.
That is a perfect way to look at it.
Like you legally own the bricks, you paid for them, but you didn't actually create anything new.
Right. And what's fascinating here is how YouTube systems actually detect that lack of originality.
Because it's a two-step process, right?
Exactly. So first, an algorithm spots patterns across your entire channel, like identical clips repeating or a really high ratio of third-party footage.
Okay, so a robot flags it first.
Right. But then an actual human reviewer steps in. And here's the kicker. They aren't looking at your one massive viral hit.
They're looking at the recent stuff.
Yes, the overall pattern of your most recent uploads. So a few original viral hits, they won't save a channel that mostly relies on just, recycling those Lego bricks.
Wow. And because those reviewers are scrutinizing that overall pattern, it means certain wildly popular formats are just walking right into a trap.
Yeah, without even realizing it. The highest risk formats standing out in the research are compilations, reaction videos, and raw gaming footage.
Okay, can we do an example, contrast a couple of these?
Sure, let's look at a football highlights channel. If it just stitches together raw match clips and some background music, that is doomed.
Because there's zero original contribution there.
Right, exactly. But then contrast that with a historical channel. Say they use archival footage, but it's driven by a heavy original editorial voiceover.
Oh, so that one is safe.
Totally safe. Because the third-party clips are just evidence supporting an original narrative.
Wait, hold on. What if I'm doing something like a top 10 satisfying videos compilation? And I've gone out, I've fully licensed all the clips from the original creators, and I add my own light voiceover commentary. That has to be safe, right? I mean, I paid for it.
You'd think so, but emphatically no. Licensing is really just paperwork. It does not rewrite the content's value equation.
Even with the voiceover?
Yeah, light commentary just isn't enough. It all comes down to what we call the ultimate test.
Which is what exactly?
Basically, would losing this channel mean viewers lose something truly unique, or could they get the exact same experience by just going to the original source?
Oh, wow. And when a channel inevitably fails that test, the financial fallout is just instant.
The stakes are so harsh. I mean, you lose monetization immediately, ads just turned off.
And in a panic, a lot of creators actually make it worse.
Oh, all the time. A major trap is just waiting out the mandatory 30-day penalty and then hitting reapply.
Without changing anything.
Yeah. But remember that human reviewer we talked about? If you haven't buried the bad content under a wave of highly original new videos, they're just going to see the exact same pattern.
And just reject you all over again.
Exactly. Or creators will send an appeal that just complains instead of specifically arguing how their channel actually provides original value.
Well, the takeaway from all your sources today is pretty clear. I mean, if you're investing hours into building an audience, you absolutely must inject your unique perspective.
Yeah, if you actually want to get paid for your effort anyway.
Right. You can't just be the person assembling the prepackaged Lego kit and, expecting a paycheck for it.
It really forces you to decide if you are an actual creator or just a digital aggregator.
That distinction really does change everything. So we'll leave you with this final challenge to mull over on your own.